Today I am going to show you how to organize a craft room with pegboard. This pegboard measures 2 feet by 3 feet. You want to get yourself a bundle of accessories for your pegboard. The first thing I'm going to hang up on the top is this piece right here. This is actually a tool holder that could hold screwdrivers and that type of thing. And so I've got all kinds of little scrapes and picks, that kind of thing. I like to be able to just reach for these. The other thing that I use a lot is washi tape. So I'm taking a dowel here. It's really helpful to be able to see everything instead of tucking it away in a drawer. So I'm gonna use 2 of these and they're gonna hold the dowel just like this. Something every crafter has a lot of are scissors. And what I like about these hooks is they're nice and long, so you can actually hang a couple pair of scissors on each one. All right, next up I have one of my indispensable rulers. I really like this piece. We are just gonna hang that right here. I have a couple hole punches that I use often, and they just plop right in there. These are actually 2 different size punches. Now, I've got a big open space in the middle here. So for those of you who have a cutting machine like a Cricut or a Silhouette, there's the vinyl and the iron-on and the transfer tape and everything else you use for it. And you guys, I have rolls of it. So let me show you the best trick for storing these rolls. This right here, this is a bag holder from IKEA. It is just a couple of dollars, but these holes right here are perfect for a pegboard. Now here's how you store this stuff. You take your vinyl and you make sure it's rolled up nicely and it just pops right through these holes. 14 rolls of vinyl or iron-on you can store in here. I do want to make a note about these items over here. If you are a paper crafter, these are just cardboard banker's boxes, and I store all of my 8.5 by 11 paper in here by color. I took a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper and I cut it into 3, and it fits perfectly over these banker boxes. So we're gonna walk over this way now to the office side of my craft room, and we're gonna work on organizing that. We are gonna add some shelves to this pegboard here. We're just gonna take these shelf brackets and add them up here. Then we can take the shelf or the piece of wood and just set it right on top of there. All right, so I have my 2 shelves there and I've got some space in the middle. So glass jars or any type of container are gonna be your friend for organizing. So I've got 2 wide mouth jars here. I'm going to put my Sharpies and markers. I've got small little pint jars here. So a few of the things that I like to put in these are rubber bands. So I've got a whole stash of rubber bands here. Binder clips, these are really helpful. I also have some thumbtacks here in a jar. I have a cork board on the other side of the wall. My paper clips are currently in a Care Bears bowl, not the most pretty thing. So we can put those in a glass jar too. Then I've got a couple other little crafty items that I just thought were kind of cool. I've got some googly eyes and some Orbeez beads up here. And then sticking, you know, we want to keep our pegboard a little decorative too. I've got some things. This is an old camera. Okay, next up, this is a little basket here. I have little kids who come home with paper, notes and flyers and that type of thing. I cut it in half and I save it. And we use this for scrap paper. I use this all the time and it happens to fit perfectly in this little basket right here. I do like to keep a scissors over on this side, and this is another tool or another accessory that you can use, and then you can drop the scissor in. The other thing I like to keep on hand is a stapler. I can hang my stapler on it, but then when I go to get my stapler off, the hook tends to flop around like that. So you put this in, and then you take this safety piece right here so that I can safely add my stapler and take it off without it moving around. The last thing I like to keep is a couple of rulers. I've got my sewing ruler on the other side. These are just regular 12-inch rulers. And hang up some of your works of art on your pegboard. So this is the wall of my craft room, all organized using Pegboard. I like to keep my craft supplies over here, my office supplies over here, and being a visual person, I love having the items up and available so I can grab my favorite scissors when I need it and use it. Even if you just have a small desk in a corner, you can add some pegboard up above it and use some of these tricks that I showed you here tonight to get your office or your craft room organized.
4 craft room organization hacks that you need to try. Grab a sugar dispenser, spice containers, and a Lazy Susan. I placed ribbon inside the sugar container and then I put the ribbon through the hole. I screwed the lid on and I did this for the other sugar container too. I used smaller ribbon, wrapped it around my fingers, and placed that inside the spice jars. I put the ribbon through one of the holes in the lid and put the lid on. I placed them all on top of a Lazy Susan and now my ribbon is super organized. I grabbed some tin cans and containers for my recycling. I cleaned them, removed the labels, and painted them with white acrylic paint. After the paint dried, I did a second coat and I let that dry again. Then I brushed on Mod Podge and put cut up tissue paper onto the container. I evenly brushed Mod Podge over top of the tissue paper and set aside to dry. For the tuna cans, I cut a strip of napkin and placed it on top of the Mod Podge and again evenly brushed a thin coat of Mod Podge on top of the napkin. For the final jar, I cut parts of the napkin out and Mod Podged them onto the jar. I let them dry completely and then placed paint markers, pens, and other craft supplies in them. The options are endless for what you could organize in these pretty recycled containers. I grabbed a gift box from the dollar store and cut down toilet paper rolls to make them the same depth. I cut as many toilet paper rolls as I could, but I'm going to collect some more and add them later. I applied hot glue to 2 sides of the toilet paper and I attached it to the one corner of the box. For the second one, I applied the hot glue directly to the toilet paper roll in the box and to the bottom edge of the box. I added toilet paper rolls and repeated these steps. Then I poked 2 holes in the top and placed a thin rope through it to hang it. I made another 2 holes along the sides near the top and placed a wood dowel through. I put ribbon on the dowel, hung the box, and placed my acrylic paint bottles in the toilet paper slots. Now my paints are completely organized and can easily be found. I grabbed a bath suction cup and a wire cube organizer. I opened the cube package and used side cutters to cut every second wire on the second row. I used the pliers to bend them forward. I did this for 3 rows, alternating between which wires I cut. Then I used zip ties and attached the suction cup containers. I attached both squares together with zip ties on either end and hung it. I placed thread and rope on the wire hangers and organized my craft supplies. Now my craft room is super organized and ready for another season of creating.